Well, if this is the future, then it's quite worrying. Let's begin. Now, of course, I'm sure there was a time when you were a child where you thought that in the future we'd probably have flying cars and things like that. Unfortunately though, our future looks like we'll have electric cars, and the only thing that will be sky high is our electricity bills. But don't worry, because of course we are being told that it's better for the environment and that it will actually save us money in the long run, won't it? But unfortunately it's not, according to the latest research, and the difference will probably surprise you if this story from The Sun is anything to go by. Oh, don't be silly, old boy. I plug mine into my house, you know, and it hasn't affected me with my energy bills. I mean, look at... Oh, balls. Well, did you know that I noticed in the comments the other day that someone said that when they clicked on that subscribe button down there, it actually made their whites whiter. I'm guessing that probably even includes your wife once, so I may as well give it a go. What car drove 2 electric cars and their petrol-powered equivalents in a long-distance journey from London to Leeds? The trip's aim was to compare costs topping up at motorway service stations using iron-energy rapid chargers. The fully electric Peugeot E2008 went head-to-head with the petrol-powered 208 PureTech 130, while a larger BMW i4 W50 electric motor was compared with the closely related 4 Series Grand Coupe M44i petrol. All of the vehicles started with a full battery or tank of fuel and were plugged in to be brimmed up to find out just how much the journey had cost on arrival. And with all good experiments, there are a few things you need to consider, because obviously charging on the go at service stations is going to be more expensive than plugging them in at your house. Well, hopefully anyway, but at the rate things are going, I'm guessing it won't be too long after the energy price cap expires where we might be seeing those prices in our own homes, maybe. And if Liz Truss's government sticks to the 2030 target where we'll just be able to only buy electric powered vehicles, it does make me wonder if the grid can actually cope with the increased demand of electricity, or indeed if it will push prices up even more because there'll be more of a demand for it, won't there? The other thing you also need to worry about is quite often I've heard that electric chargers do tend to have problems. Obviously not as much as they used to, granted, but I can't remember the last time I had a problem filling up a car with petrol. Either way though, that does actually need improving. But the 200-mile journey was revealed some startling results for the EV users. Research found that the cost of charging an electric car at motorway service stations can be up to 28% higher than filling up with petrol. The E208 and the i4 worked out at £9.07p, 28.4%, and £5.64, 10.8%. More expensive than their petrol equivalents respectively. And the study also noted that the difference would actually be even bigger now, because at the time the test petrol prices were close to an all-time high, with what car paying a whopping £1.99 per litre. On the other hand though, the 69p kilowatt an hour rate to access the iron-energy rapid chargers that were used remained the same since 2020. So it makes me wonder just how much of a difference that would now be. And to be honest, another thing that worries me about EVs is in this video, where it's not exactly something that the salesperson will really want to tell you. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.